old sledgehammer for myRevenge to start this one off, as we are on border. I don't know, why did I put Radiant? Oh, damn. Oh, it switched around things. Because I already have all the names input. Might have just clicked the wrong one. Oh, hello. Yes. No, yes. There you go. Fixed. And we didn't even start. Great. So, on the defense, we're going to have one of the standard loadouts now. With the Bandit and the Jaeger pretty much always being picked. Jaeger, if I checked Rangers stats, and also what was tweeted out, that Jaeger's pretty much 100% pick right now. The Mira is oftentimes exchanged for a castle or going for a pulse, but she becomes extremely important not just because of her weapon, but also, of course, the abilities. The actual Black Mirrors that she has just offer so much in terms of damage potential, but also defensive information, which is extremely important if you're going to sit on the defense and also have that smoke to push away enemies that really just want to play until the final moment. But kill number 1 is going to happen here as Bone is going to get the first shot on the Hibana. He's waiting for kill number 2. That is a great spot. He knows that there's somebody right outside the window here, and that is Lazzo from myRevenge. Taking just a bit of damage here. Bone is going to be able to pull back. Some more nades should be dropped right on the head. He's able to maneuver all the way around, but they're already expecting him, and it's down to 50 HP. So we'll see how he handles this one. Nice with the tap. He is down on the floor, but he does get the elimination onto Lazzo. So far, so good for the defenses. Quantaya setting down myRevenge. And yes, I am. There's a reason why I have 3 monitors that are working on this. Yes, everything. There we go. Nice rush coming in. Alright, being able to take down one, but Frozen. We saw Frozen going ham yesterday on DPS operators, and that is exactly what he's going to do here as he gets kill number 2, staying on the objective and maneuvering around to gain the advantage. And that'll be the cleanup as round 1 will go Quantaya's way. And here we go. Montaigne's going to be played up. This is something that I thought was really weird with myRevenge playing, is that they did not utilize a Montaigne, which seems to be so extremely important for any team that wants to play the offense these times around. He counters Mira by pretty much being an offensive Mira. You can see what's going around, what's happening around you, but also if you're treading through hallways, which is a lot of what most maps are in Rainbow Six Siege, if you count out maneuvering through certain rooms, then there's a lot of damage potential as you start to figure out how the defense is being set up by having that Montagne. So definitely do not underrate him. And of course the 44 mag just ups so much of his potential by just giving him a DPS role if he gets into a corner where he really needs to shoot. And the one tap potential is just sickening, to be honest. Most teams don't run him because they just don't want to utilize his strength. They think it's not, you know, balanced, I guess. But I understand that. BK is in chat, or definitely not BK, our head admin. Maybe one day we'll get to meet Jan. So right after this, we're gonna have Radiant versus Sad Boys. That's gonna be Group B's lower bracket match. Right now we're in Quantaya versus myRevenge in the first BO3 for today, lower bracket Challenger League matches. Bone picking up the buck, and he's going to start to make his way into the tower here before proceeding on the insides of the house. Frozen's your hero. Well, after the 4K that we saw him pull off yesterday, yeah, I think he's going to be making a YouTube video or two for those highlights. Nicely done. Ralph is going to get shot down, actually, in the meantime, as he did get sprayed down. Quite possibly due to the bandit. But Ez is winning around as well with the castle. Val's waiting. There we go. Spots the side, and we'll be able to get one. In the meantime, Rip's going to be able to get one of his own, and this is why Ralph is so important to this. Exposing yourself to these tight angles makes you a very easy target for anybody that's just waiting around. And you want that Montagne to be coming in first. So he provides the regular amount of support and basically deflection potential that he does offer. Essa is ready as well as Vale. Bone is going to be able to get the kill on Alotso, and another one coming in as well for Renix, taking minimal damage in the engagement. Ralph, in the meantime, getting shot down. 2 alive, the Buck and the Hibana, versus the Pulse, the Val, and the Castle. So far, so good, but remember, Bone is very low on HP here. And with having a Pulse and a Val, a lot of information can be set down. In the meantime, though, it's Renix to get one Bone to refrag, and they turn it suddenly into a 2v1. They spray into the Pulse! And Quantaya saved the round in a fantastic way. Expecting the last player to stick to the objective with limited amount of time remaining. And that'll be Quantaya to pull it up 2-0 after a terrible start to the round. Beautiful play. That was just great. Very commendable. So, Quantaya are going to pick up an Echo this time. But won't have a bandit. Alright. I want to see why no bandit.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Ooh, okay. Okay, this makes sense. No bandit. They want to play the lower side basement. Just play basement, play defensive. Which makes sense. It starts to explain why we don't see a bandit. We have an Echo. For that, we have a castle as well to block off potential access points on the top side, trying to funnel the enemies into firing position, just like the stairs, for example, on both ends. You have your Mira that's going to be set on the objective here. This is a great position for Frozen. And the smoke that's just going to be on the objective to pull them back if the enemies try to go through the Oregon Tunnel. There is just so much potential for this defensive, extremely defensive, to be honest, comp for Quantaya. This might be a bit too difficult to break because suddenly your Montagne isn't as valuable as what he would have been. Alright. So, 3 players are going to be set below. And they're already going to open up one of the windows. So this is why they use this double window setup. Because they want to at least be able to spray through one and gain the info with the second one. Which is the one on the wider side. So myRevenge are going to try to move through here. And Renix is waiting for them. Renix gets the kill! And he's waiting for Lotso. This is a great, great position for him. And he can just frag away from here. Oh my god. Renix, this is just great plays from Quantaya. myRevenge not expecting this at all. He's expecting some sort of aggressive peek, but that will not be the case as Renix falls back to the stairs and just awaits the push of myRevenge. That have lost their first linchpin here. Now with a minute 10, you're going to be forced to set up a direct offense down into the site. Now this will not be easy at all. Jungle behind cover, giving way to Veil here to push through. They both peek, and at the same time they'll be able to take down 2, make that 3. Ralph getting taken out, still the Echo and the Mira alive. And myRevenge are going to turn this around, but will they be able to break through? Latz is going to go in. He's going to spot 1. Well, we'll lose the drone almost immediately. Now this is the thing with Mira. This really is the thing with Mira, because she can take down 1, maybe 2, and then immediately lose out on all her ammo, and that's when she pretty much dies. And this is it. They want to wait until the last second to force them off. There we go. They deny the plant with the Echo Yokai. Jumping right down. Frozen. Able to get 1. Can't spot the second. Turns around and drops him to the floor. Can't deny the bomb plant. Yeah, there we go. It will happen. And defenders will take the round. Yet again, Quantaya with beautiful team play. And this is why they went for this pick with the Echo instead of having a Bandit. They want to force the enemies down after a pick. It's exactly what they did. And even if they lost, they kept the Echo alive. And that's why he had to stay on the objective. And you weren't seeing him roaming around. Really an on-fire 3-0 here. This has to feel like a terrible spot to be in for myRevenge. Putting up the pressure is just
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
sick. Alright. So we're going to have a mute now to play on the lower side for myRevenge. They won't have the Echo, but the mute is very good at denying information. Now, denying info on the lower side is important, but we saw how almost Quantaya was able to take it by just setting up correctly. They do open up the side very early on here with an impact nade. Don't want to see how to play this one out. Because to be honest, the Echo was a great pick for Quantaya before. They're going to go for the Montaigne pick yet again with a Blackbeard, a Sledge, with a Buck and a Hibana. And you're going to see the Montaigne and the Blackbeard pretty much leading the charge to absorb the enemy damage, as well as having the Buck setting up top right here on the ground floor and just opening fire down below. And they want to make sure there aren't any roamers there. The problem is Jerry is right up top, and he's just waiting around for players to come at him. And this is a very precarious position to be in because he doesn't have the same escape potential as we saw with the castle in the previous round, where he just pops the impact nade and then pulls back into the tower to go down into their defensive hold. So, won't be making this mistake twice. As Ralph now moving in. Bone has secured himself the lower side. And this denies so much information by having the mute. Makes your team really on edge. Here, Eze on the castle and the mute as well are on the same level here. And they should be able to spot at least one of them here. There we go. Gonna drop. Kill number 1 coming in. Frozen's gonna be eliminated. No more Blackbeard. Jungle though spraying. And wouldn't be able to land one shot. Bullets were whizzing right by. Jungle wants to go for the repeat here to take down Eze. Unfortunately for him, Eze has already retreated, leaving the offense With 1 man down and 40 seconds on the clock. Plays will have to be made. And Vale just does not have to peek here. Here we go. Smoke's gonna get used to pull back the offense. Moltan is setting up. And he's already at 60% HP. Velp has to be very careful here. He has to protect his teammates before they get right down. And oh my god, he gets the double tap! A great play here, but Jungle has to get the diffuser down. It is a 2v1. The Val will turn around, and here we go. Vale make sure that myRevenge keep in this game. And at least they pick up a first round for themselves. 3-1. Very tense and very difficult for Quantaya to pull them away. And this time, a standard pick will come out. Smokey, Jaeger, Bandit, and a Castle for the defense with the Mira. A very good mix of mobility and damage potential, that's for sure.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located the bomb.
Alright. Quantaya definitely do have the advantage to take this round.
5 seconds to go.
After how we see them take control of their defense.
Defuse the bomb.
On the offense, we're going to see the Capitao here. That was very instrumental, actually, in almost breaking Quantaya's hold. It won't be a glass pick, that's for sure. At least, not yet. Went in and watched a bit of Shatter stream today, and, you know, that glass pick was just scary to face. Go, Rip's trying to get his shot. He's trying to bait in Bone with Jerry right up top. Very good bait, but no bait just yet. Lotso trying to force Bone down right onto him. And Vale trying to corner him as well. This is just... There are so many rifles trying to gain control of Bone's position. There you go. Az is going to be able to get kill number 1 on the jungle. That's the Jaeger taken out. Pretty big pick. Unfortunately, being isolated is not a good position to be in at all. But Vale's going to get taken down, and that's the Hibana auto play. A very good counter here. Bone does get taken down to 60 HP. Now, myRevenge just completely changed the pace here. Remember, this is a top spawn for AB objectives. And they can hear all that myRevenge are doing right now on the top side. It's already... A lot of the drones have been expended. So this is very limiting towards the information potential. Though a nice speed coming in from Jerry. Going to be able to get kill number 1. Off of this push here. Ralp try to peek in with the smoke. Fortunately has not used his smoke nades just yet and needs to get those down. As they're trying to peek in through the small ledges here. Lotso with 1, and they leave the smoke and the castle alive, and all the smoke goes down without using his ability. Renix is still alive. Nade comes right down next to him. Objective is set. He's gonna get pushed away. There's gonna get spotted, gonna get taken down. But with just too many people overwhelming him, myRevenge will take the round. They'll put it up to 3-2 in map number 1. Jerry go for a Mira. Or will it be a mute again? A Jaeger, alright. No? Yes, okay. I was expecting the bandit to be changed around, but no. Will be the same.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Oh god, forced to take down the castle wall. What is Vale planning here? You lose this out, and now the camera is set on the top of the shed. Alright, it's not good. Not too sure about that defense play there from the Val. Hello, ninjas. Bone setting up along the opposite side of the tower. He's going to be moving up as Ralph peeks in with the Montagne. We'll make sure he takes down the enemy cameras. As narrowly escaping the buck. Firing from the opposite side. Rips staying within connector here, but can still run away from the backside as they do have an open spot for them. Buck. Gonna start to open up the top sides of the meeting hall. Maybe getting a pick in the meantime. So far, a very calm and skirmish playstyle from both teams. Very reserved. The real meat? Is that the real meat, guys? Mm. Alright. Claymore's gonna get set behind them. Minute 10 remaining. I should be able to spot Rips. There we go. And Renix's bot will stay alive, so this is a great position for him. He should be able to get this kill. 50 seconds remaining. Oh my god. Rips peeks, gets shot down. Nicely done by Renix. And the Val getting taken down as well. Starting to spell disaster here for the defense, but they still have 30 seconds to hold. Frozen, though, able to get one kill on a Jerry, and that will be the Jaeger taken out. Still the smoke and the castle alive, and the smoke is going to overpower the Blackbeard. With 60% HP remaining, they can definitely get this defense here. Lazzo going to get shot down, and Renix with a final kill as they hold it off with barely a few seconds remaining. Quantaya on map point.
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright. Defense picks. Oh, there we go. Quantaya gonna go for the Echo again. Oh, I love this. Oh, wow. Hey, Scott will be playing here soon. Oh my god.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
There you go. On the offense again, it's myRevenge to go for the Capitao. The least we're gonna see a Montagne pick for them. Second time in the game here. And looks like Jerry is lagging out. No? Alright. That was just weird. Hey. If Kenneth's gonna sign anybody's tits, they'll be mine. Cause I'm the guy doing this here stuff. And also for free, so there you go. Alright, nicely done. Jerry's gonna be moving through here in the attic connector. Renix gonna fall back with the castle.
A bomb has been located.
And so far, just a few exchanges, not much. Okay, but I'm gonna start droning here, moving into the hall. Not gonna find anybody. Hopefully I'll just drop down and make sure what's going on here. There you go. It's gonna be able to get kill number 1 on a Frozen. Eliminates the mirror. A large chunk of this damage potential on the final defense has just been taken down. But remember, with the Echo still alive, there is still a lot of potential. And I should probably ban you right there. So, Jungle peeks in, gets the kill. He's gonna be eliminating the Capitao, but right up top, such a small angle to shoot through. Veil will get the kill. But still, 3 alive versus the 4 on the defense. Mirror walls should be serving their potential here. Here we go. Hiban's going to go for the plant. Smokes is going to be set in, but will miss out. Where's the Echo? He's ready for it. It is going to deny the bomb plant. Lotso, though, will take down Rulp. And this is a problem. 10 seconds remaining. Renix going to get shot down from the back. But the Fuser's going to get set down. Bone with kill number 1. But Lotso will clean it up. And all three remaining off of a myRevenge team will come in for the final shot. And this is the thing. You need a reliable DPS character. Or operator, to be exact. To work with your Echo. He's just not a one-man army. But does have the potential to be a huge disruptor for the enemy team. Let's not start talking about these things. I'll give a warning. And no more. In a good mood today. Or I think I enjoy bans as well. It's that, I don't know, how do you call it? Trying to search in my head for the words. It's a power fantasy, there you go. You know, with us all being, you know, freaking nerds on the internet, there's only a few things where we can feel actually strong and powerful. So there you go. Right. myRevenge pulling up the mute yet again. They're going to play a hyper-defensive playstyle yet again. They're going to be facing a Twitch on the enemy side. And I want to see why they're going for that Twitch pick. Is it just so... Just so they can do a quick rush down lower? But I'm not sure. Yes, I want Leicester. No, actually a Chelsea fan. So there you go. I want Chelsea to win. Yes, they're playing in Challenger League. Quantaya's going to be moving into the top tower here. Blackbeard on the other end. I'm just going to keep Rips down below with the Mira. Not much that he can do. I love the Rip tag though. And the Thermite pick, this changes things around very heavily to what we saw before. Before, it was this entrance into top side, taking control of whichever player is holding connector, and then try to push down lower at the last 30 or so seconds for both teams, really. Now it's a Thermite, so they can use the back end and try to enter through there, and they're already opening up the site. This makes it a lot more difficult for a mute to pay off, especially if you have the Montagne to go through this as well. So it won't be the case for this strategy that's being pulled by Quantaya. As for myRevenge, peeks in after getting kill number 1. Oh, good shot from the side by the Twitch. There we go. Bone getting the kill. And he's going to fall back to protect himself using Ralp. Again, Zeri in connector, and this is why you want to face this first player in here. This is why most teams will prioritize taking down the first player in here rather than going for the rest. Rap's already down below though, and this should be forcing Jerry down at some point. There you go. Smoke's gonna pull him back. 35 seconds remaining. And he already has the 44 pulled up, so he's waiting for the right moment to start pushing in. There you go. Smoke setting in. Rob's going to get taken down with the C4 charge. No more on the defense. 20 seconds remaining. One more smoke does remain for the defense. The play has to happen. myRevenge have got this in the bag. As not being able to clean up Jerry is going to start to weigh heavily on them as Lotso comes in for the final kill on the Renix as they're pushed down the last few seconds and need to make the play to clean the round. To be honest, Monk's paying $5 for Tangy to perform, but unfortunately, like we saw last week, Tangy on the bottom of the board, and I don't know why, but I've seen people telling me that Tangy's a bottom. I'm not too sure what they mean by that. So maybe this time around, with the support of the $5, that will pay out. Who knows?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You know, when people start to tell you how to do your job, it's great. Alright, so myRevenge going in for the mute yet again. Yeah, neither do I. I'm not sure what they mean. Phil Scrubbo's man. God damn. Alright. So Mirwall is going to be set up. The same spot here by Rips, both teams utilizing pretty much the same overall defensive setup. But is there going to be a backwall reinforcement here? And no. Alright. Bit odd. I'm not sure who's pissy today. I haven't noticed anything pissy in my voice or attitude. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand how people psychologically analyze things. I don't think you get the memes, bruh. Alright. Bob's gonna be sitting in here alongside his sledge. Renek's penetrating through. Should be able to use his Kaido shots if he wants. Maybe he'll try to time it along with his teammates to go for a side push. Eze and Jerry are on the lower side and are gonna be moving through. Dormatory. I don't know who writes these things. I think there's a typo there, Ubisoft. Ah, literally unplayable. Baby Rage. And Ez is gonna fall back here. Jerry, in the meantime, getting the kill on a jungle. And this is the thing, they left 2 lurkers in that connector attic. And this is something that Quantaya were not expecting. Minute 20 on the clock. They're gonna start drilling through the top side here. First Kairos shot expended, and Ez is going to start to reinforce the backside. So they lured them into this false sense of security that, alright, the backside is open. So let's just try to go there. Didn't work out. They lost the first player, and that was their sledge taken out of play. And then myRevenge reinforce the backside of the objective with a castle wall, leaving it until the end. Very smart play so far. Very tactical, something that I don't think Quantaya were expecting at all. There we go, 42 seconds remaining. Renix is going to try to defend his backside. And smoke's going to be set in. Unfortunately, the smoke nade from the enemy smoke is going to start to come into play. 2 already being used. And there should be a third one coming in with 20 seconds remaining. And this is why Mira is so strong. They can use this to give themselves the advantage. No echo in the meantime. So all they have to do here is hold off. And indeed, the Montaigne is going to be protecting his teammates from all the damage coming in. And here we go. Oh, the one tap coming in from Rips. But he's so low on HP. He's last man alive versus a Blackbeard and a Montaigne with no Nitro Cell in hand. And this is where you enter the realm of impossibility on our first round of overtime. There we go. Frozen will get the final kill. I lost a headache. I think you're starting to sound like my ex-girlfriend right there. No, there's no need for a van yet. Toxic. Oh, what is this toxic chat? Alright. People just take things way too seriously. I don't understand. So, a smoke, a mirror, Jaeger, bandit, and a castle. Pretty standard here. And they're going to go for the dorm and main hall. myRevenge sticking still to the Capitao. It's been working out pretty well for them. So. Hey dude, nobody got banned. I do agree. The smoke did blow his loads. His smoke loads. Very early. Especially with using 2 at the same time. I believe that one of it missed and hit the lower side of the stairs instead of hitting the end side of the staircase. And that was the problem. Had to use the second charge way too early. And that basically didn't give him the opportunity to deny the bomb plant by throwing it above the Montagne, the second one. The third one was damaging, but not damaging enough, as the Blackbeard came in right behind, and he was able to save the day versus the Mute. I believe it was the Mute. Yes, indeed, if you guys didn't know, Tank Ninjas does indeed play Smoke in the bedroom. So, only have 3 charges. Dude, 3 charges is a lot, to be honest. In that context. Alright. Pented again is Jerry with the Montagne. Gonna start to take down the enemy cameras. Again, we are on Dorn spawns here. They're just gonna start opening fire. Both ends. Quantaya a round away from taking victory on our first map. And Bone's gonna get the first kill, and he's gonna be able to take down the Ash, which in the context of attacking the topside bedrooms here is an extremely annoying thing to have to deal with. Just because when you're playing the lower side, when you have objectives in the basement, the Ash is not really a great pick because you cannot take down most of the heavy walls that are set in there, and there's really not much that you can do once you get downstairs. As in, well, what can you use that shot for? Not much. It really is not that important for your team. Though myRevenge is going to be able to get the kill onto Ralph, and they take out the smoke. That is a huge pick here. Bone will refrag, however. He's going to be able to take down the Capitao, but really, losing the smoke is not something that should happen. The Hibana from the back will get one kill on a Renix, but Bone will refrag on a Jerry to take him down. And no more Montagne. I'll leave 3 alive versus the 2, and that's the Mira, the Bandit, and the Jaeger. Tons of damage potential, as they now should just be sticking for the hard long defense versus the Hibana and the Sludge. I'm just awaiting the push here from the staircase. Bone hidden in the armory. But he doesn't want to peek. He knows he will have the advantage here. And indeed he does. Gets kill number 1. Last man alive is the Hibana. And a Veil. There we go. Knows exactly where he's at. Gets the spray down.
15 seconds left.
And the diffuser is set right next to them. This is terrible to be in. And that'll be the round going through for Quantaya Gaming, as they will end round number 1, our first map here, with a hard-fought victory going into overtime after a pretty good 3-0 start. As we set in for map number 2 in our first BO3 for the day. Pretty good plays from both teams, and I really think it came down to that mistake in the first round of overtime by myRevenge. Not being able to utilize the smoke correctly and popping 2 smokes instead of 1 within that 5-second interval is just really bad. It was really all about that first smoke landing in the wrong position and hitting the top side of the stair instead of the lower side. Oh, dude. My god, the burns. Alright. Absolutely savage. Absolutely savage coming up from Mercy Main in chat. Haha. But is that actually true? Like 57-11. Are you kidding me? Is that even possible? I don't know, but to be honest, if any of you go back to the previous games that we saw Barrage in during the qualifiers as well, Barrage were extremely impressive as a team that just came out of nowhere. So, coming out of nowhere and suddenly dominating against established teams was impressive. But again, when you're playing Gulf War, very different from Pro League. If you're in Pro League, you are playing with the utmost perfect communication that you can get. It's not easy. Let's just say that. Gifu, too good. Shut the... They're terrible. They have tank ninjas. Crying out loud. Ugh, tank ninjas. In 2017, dance game. I'm just waiting for that one guy. They'll be like, oh my god, why aren't you analyzing everybody? It's like, oh, we haven't even started the map. Again, our map's going to be border. That'll be map number 2. Remember, Quantaya are up 1-0. G Fuel, too good. I'm sorry, this is not a Pentapengu stream. I don't think we can talk about G Fuel here. Alright, so as you can tell, we're waiting for Frozen to come back. Yes, nice, nice draw. I do agree. Barrows definitely have the skill to at least stay in Pro League. I think they do have the skill to stay in Pro League at least. It'll be very interesting to see with ESG plowing their way through their side of the bracket in Challenger. I don't know what he did later, because I remember that he was talking about how Denmark doesn't allow it in Swedish. Apparently, it's the same in Nordic countries in general. I don't know, like, how they consider it. So, yeah, maybe. Isn't Barrage just a go-for-it team? I don't know, man. They're in Pro League, so they went through the qualifiers, so they're a bit better than just that. But yeah, I do see your point. What's the Finnish way of saying Gifu? Gifu? How would you like to say it? Should I get Shatter on to explain how this should be said? Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we set in for map number 2 in this BO3 series. Quantaya leading it with 1-0 versus myRevenge. Sisu? How does GIFU mean Sisu in Finnish? No. Alright. So, we're going to have Quantaya on the defense. Guys, let me know which team you're supporting here. Remember, Group B is going to be played right after this. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what's going on so far. So, we're going to have a Val, a Mira, a Jaeger, Smoke, and a Bandit. Quantaya fans in chat. I don't think we have enough Germans in chat. I think they're all watching Verdi right now. Ah, alright, now I get it. Thank you, Mercy Main. Thank you, Doc. In German. Hallo, ich bin Milos und Ich heiße Milos und ich liebe Kartoffelsalat. Buff these nuts. Pan Pie Paddler. Und ich bin eine Panzerkampfwagen. Flugzeug. Oberkommando West. Are we just stating random German words? It's just me playing Company of Heroes at this point. Alright. So, on the offense is going to be myRevenge, and they're going to be moving up with Jerry with the Montagne. We saw how Zoronic is able to abuse Montagne on this map, but some teams have started to understand how to counter him. Some of them like to put exactly the Mira black Black Mirror right on the edge here. So if we do have a push from the Montagne, they'll be able to corner him. But also some teams like to put it put one right in front and one on the side. Render, please. Nicht schlecht. Ei. Was ist los? Was ist los? Was ist das? 1, 2. All right. Well, let's get a bit more serious. So, Montagne's going to start droning in, which is a bit odd because usually it's the player behind the Montagne that's going to drone. But there you go. myRevenge moving in with the Thermite. The first exothermite charge has been used on the reinforced wall, at least one end of it. I'm not sure if Quantaya are setting up for a flank. Yes, Renix is right below, but as I say that, Caster Skirts is gonna get shot down by Reza, or Eza, excuse me, playing here on the Ash. Rick's gonna get kill number 2 on the bow. Not good at all for Quantaya, as they are gonna get forced to use their smoke bombs. Montagne's just gonna move in. Jungle 1, here we go. Monty Main, lol, 2017. They're going for the 1v4. Will not work out for him and will get shot down. Well met. myRevenge with a great round, utilizing their Montagne to the absolute maximum potential. What does the meme go again? No brain, no aim, Montagne main. But that's really old at this point. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of updated versions of the meme that are much better. As a certified memologist, I think much can be improved.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright. So finally we're going to see a glass. There you go. Quantaya going for the glass here. And I think this is the perfect spot to be using a glass, because it's a lower size spawn on AB. And even more problematic is that there is no Jaeger on the defense. So you can't really counter the smoke nades gonna be popped in by the glass. That's very unfortunate for myRevenge. Secretly in chat, a certified Montagne expert, I think that Jerry is showing too much fear that round. They should just walk in and kill everyone like a real Montagne would. You know what? I agree. What they should do it is that Montagne will walk upstairs like one of the Roman legionnaires, and he'll defend his face. So even if he's walking up, you can't hit him on the ladder. So there you go. Fix the game. Ubisoft should quite definitely hire me for balancing. Alright. So again, Renix on the glass, and this is what everybody wants to see with glass dominations. He's just gonna set all the way back here on the customs roof. Might be able to spot out at least one of the enemy players. Maybe chuck in a smoke just to be sure. Oh, Vale knows exactly what's going on. There you go. Won't be peeking out there. And this is the thing, though. Will myRevenge resist the urge to peek? That's the problem. In the meantime, Val's going to get a bit of damage done onto her. Nice. There we go. Nice jungle in the meantime. Getting kill on a Vale. That's going to be the Val taken out after she tried to roam a bit too hard. Oh, utilizing the shotgun. Lots is going to be able to get the kill on a Ralp. And that's a pick on the Montagne as he just gets the kill from lower side. Whoever wins this will continue in the lower bracket. This is a lower bracket game. The winner bracket will happen next Monday. And the winner of that will make it to the final. The loser will drop down to face the winner of today's group game. Loser basically just, we say bye-bye. So they're playing for all the marbles here, or at least a chance to stay in the running. Go blowing up the top side. Won't be able to find much as myRevenge are holding us to this defense very well, and Eza will get the kill on a jungle. One more. Renix, though, finally getting the glass into position! And, dude, when you have glass, it just highlights everybody. You get the kills. And here we go. 2 for him. Bone for the last spray with the Twitch. Dropping in. Getting the spray. We'll win up the round. And with the power of glass, everything is possible. 1-1. Exactly a nice girl. 100%. Whoever loses this match is kicked out of the Challenger League. Indeed. This is a standard GSL style bracket. If you don't know how GSL or what the GSL is, I highly recommend you Google StarCraft GSL and watch it because it's great. But this is a GSL style bracket where you have 4 teams that are set on each side of a 2-pronged bracket. And you keep advancing with a loser bracket entry. If you lose 2 games or out, if you make it through till the end, well, you get the win and try to make it to Pro League. Oh my god. Dude, all of this savageness. I don't know. I think Tank should file in for abuse with all of this. But you just saw the power of a glass. If used correctly, the glass can just be extremely difficult to deal with. A couple of maps that really highlight his strength, I believe, is playing in bar spawn on Clubhouse, and also playing Chalet. So I'm expecting. Maybe we'll get one of those maps today. So on the entry is going to be Jerry yet again with Montagne. We did highlight that he's not going all out in shooting everybody just like a normal pro Montagne will do. He's trying his best to gauge the situation. Drone's going to pass right by. Renix will not be spotted. On the defense, we have a pretty standard Bandit, Jaeger, Castle, Mira, and a smoke that's going to be staying on the objective. The Castle has had time to roam around. They're going to be opening up the top side here. Alright. Isn't Tanks British? British people just have a dark sense of humor. I love that. I love it. I might have an American accent, but I hate everything about quote-unquote American comedy at some point. There we go. Lots of explosions are going to be happening here as they will open up the B site completely. Quantaya is frozen, will drop down. And he's going to try to make his way around, but the Ash, Eza, waiting for him, will get the kill in the main lobby. Gives Jerry a perfect spot to move in. Smoke will get set down. I'm going to drop down to half HP. Bone will get the kill from behind. Jerry, though, will try to peek out, but that shield is unbreakable. C4 right behind, goes in for the 1v1. He's going to get drop-shotted. Oh no, Bone gets stabbed to the face. Oh, Ralph is going to be able to get the kill from behind as Eza refrags on a Renex. This is just a fustercluck everywhere. But the Smoke's still alive, and he still has at least one of his bombs. I believe he does have two. And with the Ash alive as well, much can be done. Here we go. Kill number 1, and he denies the diffuser. Jungle, are you kidding me? Playing this perfectly, goes in onto the Smoke. 5 seconds remaining. But Vale, will he try for it? Yes, he will. This is going to be an easy entry. Jungle will save the day. And it will get the victory. Nice. Every day at exactly this hour, a motorcycle passes. It's a nice Harley that passes at this hour for it. Alright, 2-1. Now, great play from Quantaya to remain in the running here. Definitely don't want to be giving too much of an advantage.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Kill shot up where and win game. That's how it is. In my opinion, the best interview has been the one with Siskat. Just because Siskat is Siskat and he was on screen, so that's more than enough for me. Alright, Quantaya going for the glass hit again. For Rennick. We're gonna have the Twitch, Ash, Montaigne, and Blackbeard combo to come out here. Should work out pretty well. It's pretty standard AB top that we played. Yes, I do know. There's an audio desync at times. No, nicely done! Bale's gonna peek in and get the kill on a Renix, eliminating the glass, which was the reason why Quantaya were able to take the round before. Here we go. Jungle will get the kill on a myRevenge's Eza. He's going to take down the castle. All these pixels, I can barely make out what the operator is. Oh, Bonus going to get C4'd. Well met. And that's both the Twitch and the glass eliminated. That is huge. The two players that they're really expecting to shine on their operators this time were eliminated pretty easily, actually. And defense only loses castle, which early on in the game starts to lose his potential after he just sets up the castle walls and is like, okay, well, now I'm just going to be here to act as your second roamer? I don't know. There you go. Alp's going to try to move in. We'll get shot in the foot. Oh, no. No, Jungle! He almost had it, but firing a bit too early. There you go, a shot from the side from Vale. This is a very, very difficult push to make happen here, and there we go. Jungle will get shot down by Rips on the mirror with the Nitrocell. This is just style points awarded. This will make it a 2-2 tie-up. As we ready up for round number 5. So far in equilibrium, even in picks, if you exclude the glass.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We're gonna see a rook pick. Alright. I'd actually like to hear this as to why you would go for a rook pick when really everything else is working out for you. Is it out of frustration just to get the extra HP, or I really would like to see why your teams would go for that sort of pick at this point. All right. There you go. First Thatcher bomb is gonna get shot in, trying to disable any bandit batteries in the back. And fire just being exchanged here as the Montagne will start to make his way in. Remember, this time Jerry does not have to deal with a Mira, but he has to deal with a player below if he opens fire on him. Fortunately, there isn't anybody waiting around. I think Ralph is. But he won't open fire just yet. Oh my god, Jungle, what a pick! Gets the first kill. Now they move out into the 1v1, and will Montagne be able to get the second one? Almost close to it here. Renix almost baited into Vale's line of fire. That was a really nice play. Kill number 2 coming in with the GR33, or the AR33, excuse me, here. From Lotsa, myRevenge, sets down the breaching charge. But we'll refrag on to Vale. There we go. That took a lot of bullets, but they will be able to sit down Gary. And that's the diffuser on the floor. No impact nades to play around with. And, of course, no C4 for this side. Lotso trying to go for the peak. Won't be able to get the kill. Ooh, nice shot from the back coming in. And Ralph will just drop the final smoke. I don't know how that happened, though, but alright. He didn't even expect that. How did that kill him? Did that smoke kill him through the wall from the other end? Oh my god. Right? Oh, Mark says, holy crap. Dude, that is bad. By Brent O'Mara saying my mic is insanely loud. Is it insanely loud? If it is, let me know, because so far, I mean, an hour and a half in, nobody's complained, so either nobody's actually listening to me, or it's just fine. So please let me know.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So, gonna see the Castle Bandit, Mira, Val, and a Smoke on the defense. So this time, they forego the Jaeger completely. And only myRevenge has been able to really do this. We're gonna see the Thermite picked up as well as the Thatcher for the attack. But of course, a normal Blackbeard, Ash, and a Montaigne. It's been circling around that people are starting to dislike Ash. Not because she's underpowered or whatever, but just because what does she really bring to the table with the current meta? Not too sure. And some teams right now are just really going for her because of the damage potential with the M4, or the R4C here. But not much more than just that. Smokes for glass, we're just going to talk about that. But that's the thing. At least here in Challenger League, not all of the teams have been playing it, and even in EU Pro League, not all the teams have started playing it. Yeah, there you go, the broken hitbox. That is a big point. There you go. Just sitting right behind, waiting up for the main entrance. As drones are going to be pushing in from Red X.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
So far, things have been pretty calm. There we go. Ash's going to use up her first round. Now this is going to be able to get the kill on a jungle, so that eliminates the Ash from play. She's already expended one of her shots, and I'm not too sure if they know where he was shooting from. There we go. Indeed they do. Rank's trying to open up fire from the side angle, but they should be able to hear that both the players from myRevenge have dropped down, and they're spraying through the open here. Frozen will get the kill on a Veil, but a nice C4 will take down the Thermite from the attack. Castle's getting precariously low on HP, though. Oh, what a spot to be in! Blackbeard will get removed as well. The Thatcher and the Montaigne are left alive, and Bone going to be able to get kill number 1, but they still need to go through the remaining 3, but this is a perfect spot from Rips to be in, and he pulls out the shotty like Jungati, but will not even be needed. The Montaigne is not going to be enough to solo this. I don't know, if you can't solo a game as Montaigne, I think you should just stop playing, right? Also would like to tell you that the bracket command is only updated for last night's Go 4. If you would like to get any information regarding Challenger League and the current brackets, I invite you to use ! Group A for Group A, ! Group B for Group B, and that'll give you the direct link to the ESL bracket. If you want to check out which teams are on so far and who's going to be playing soon. All right, Echo. Yes, I love seeing an Echo. Echo is so cool.
5 seconds left. Attackers have recovered their position. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I love to see how they play around with the Echo in here.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Defender
Oh, a good peek here to come in. Oh, he's able to get the first kill, but he gets shot around the corner. As a Battlefield player, I know exactly what that feels like. You know, when you're way far around the corner and you still get shot. Oh, I love that.
attackers recovered the diffuser.
There we go. It's going to be able to spot the Montagne. Right, it's going to pull down into the lower side and sit down in the workshop. A 2-to-1 trade so far. myRevenge losing out on their Thermite and the Thatcher. There was only the Jaeger was expended. Radix is playing such a difficult angle here to counter. And Eza even does not want to go and play against it. And this is a big part of Rainbow Six. At times, if you're not sure and you can't drone through that area, just don't go through it. There's no reason to do so. Imagine if this game was played without drones. Imagine if drones didn't exist. Or you only got a scout drone in setup. There we go. Ash's gonna try to peek in and she will get the shot. Opening with the breaching round onto the second. And that is topside now open. They're just gonna try to move in here. And Ralph is getting the information. Rasa stuck in the wall. They try to go for the 1v1, but this is great position for the Yokai. As they can just delay everything. Smoke's gonna sit down. Oh, that is so perfect here. So much damage being pinned down. Spring through the wall. Oh my god, he is so low on HP here. There we go. Kill number 1. Vale so low on HP, can barely see anything after that Yokai spray. Barely any time remaining here. 10 seconds in, and Ralph is ready for the kill. Drops down to the floor. Oh my god, Vale can actually hit this. He's going to run all the way to the other end. Oh, he has no time, and the spray comes in. The MP5 is Bowen will save the day. I don't know, I thought the entire point of doing practice is so you could say that you're beating a team in practice, so you should definitely beat them at LAN. I think NIP said that, so I'm pretty sure we should trust them. Right? There we go. So map and match point is now loaded in. And Quantaya, QG are going to try to take this 2-0 right here, right there. And if they do, it's going to be a very hard-fought victory, that's for sure.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
People make frag movies out of scrims. Okay, let me tell you something. Even in Battlefield, that didn't happen. And that's pretty freaking low. Nice try, Bandit. Right now, what?
Seconds to go.
Trying to read here.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright, Castle's gonna start setting up. I'm gonna go for the Twitch pick this time around. It seems like Quantaya. I mean, I can't really complain about Twitch. Twitch is good, very high DPS, and if you suck at playing video games like I do, at least Rainbow Six, then having just something that has huge DPS potential is really sick. To be honest, I really do think that Montagne deserves a buff where he can one-tap the castle wall. It only makes sense, to be honest. I don't know, please, can you explain? Not Bandit, Rainbow, Moonshine, Sunflower, Love. Oh my god. Holy crap. A real frag movie is not made by the person that was playing. It's made by, you know, a person, fan, and stuff like that. Okay. Usually, frag movies after LAN events are made by, if they're made by players, they're made by the people who lost, not the ones that won. Here we go, Frozen from behind, utilizing the Blackbeard, and he has not put his rifle shield up, which will cost him his life. And a pick from Eza as he tries to turn around and maybe get a shot on Ralph. Ralph in the meantime, though, turning around. Eza with frag number 2 in a jungle. Quantaya are falling apart. But finally, Ralph will be able to Kobe him with his high noon. Fair distance away here. Bone trying to make his way downtown, setting in the Claymore. I don't care what account you use, it's the moment you follow. There you go. Alright, breaching charge is going to be set in the thermite charge. Rob's going to go through, take unnecessary damage, really unsure of what to do in that situation. Here we go. Renek's going to try to draw it in. 10 seconds remain. And Rob is just going ham here on the kills. Will they be able to do... Oh, Rob is going to get kill number 2. In the meantime, Jerry trying to turn around. Low HP. Going to get shot down. And that will be it. GG, well played. Quantaya Gaming will take a 2-0 to clean up our first game of the day with an hour early.